let's talk some business. You get me? Let's move forward.
I feel like obviously we're older now, innit? Like a lot older, so we can't even compare. But the older you get, I feel like if we learn that, I'm not saying our lives will be so much different, but if we learn that, like be more open and be more inviting to others a little bit younger, you would have met so many amazing people along the way.
Because you've seen them, but you're just shy.
Plus, and you know what it is? You see, upbringing, like an African upbringing as well. It's not bad, but African upbringing tells you, or majority of it tells you, children don't talk to adults. Children talk to children, adults talk to adults. So even for years, I feel like I struggled with like being in a space. Obviously, working in a school, majority of the time, there's not a lot of people have been teach, especially primary school teachers, been there for years. So you're most of the time the youngest. So obviously, working in primary school from like 21 years old, I'm always the youngest person in there. So I'm calling the teachers Miss, and they're like, "No, call me Kelly." I'm like, "Nah, I'm calling you Miss." That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm saying. You
can't say your name. Like, I can't do it.
Literally, like there's an African lady at work. She does like the cleaning and stuff. Every time she says, "Oh, morning, Kev," she's going in the morning, Kev. I'm like, "Hi, auntie." She's like, "No," I'm like, "Nah." Like, I can't help it, bro. It's just how it is. But I feel like with that, especially the younger ones coming up, any of you like listening, don't take that as you can't speak to older generation about like some personal issues or deeper things in terms of like stuff you want to know, because I feel like the earlier you get information, the better, bro. Because if you don't do nothing with it now, it's cool, but at least 5 years you still had that. And then that 5 years you might have learnt 1% every single year. It adds up. But if you're learning it just now, like us man with like yards and stuff, I feel like when I was young I didn't know anything about it. Now it's the time you've got money that you can potentially go and buy a house and stuff, or you're getting closer to it. It's like, shit, now I've got to acquire all this information. I wish I asked my parents earlier. I wish I asked this person earlier. But I feel like just asking questions. Like if you don't ask, you don't get. And I always tell my kids off, the football team kids, because when I'm explaining something, I always say to them, if I explain something and you go and do it and you go and do it wrong, you're going to be in trouble. But if I explain something and you say, I don't understand, so I can explain it again, you're not going to be in trouble. And that's just life as well. I feel like a lot of the time, we just listen. All right, cool, cool. But you ain't, or you just hear. You don't listen. You just hear it. You just hear it.
You're not really taking it. It's like, okay, cool, I got it.
Literally, you haven't. Now you've walked off, you're thinking, fuck. Can't remember what my man said. Like, how do I do that again?
That's a confidence thing, though. Asking questions. That's as you get when you get older, though. Because like now at work, if that man say something to me and I didn't understand it, I'm gonna ask you to repeat that, bro. Because I don't want to get in trouble and get fired. You know what I'm saying? And that's a confidence thing. When you're young, you're like, oh, you're shook. You're like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
A lot of people do have that fear. A lot of people do have that fear to ask, like, oh, can you repeat that, please? I didn't hear what you said, or like, I need to understand it properly. Just break it down for me, because people are scared to just be like, oh no, it's calm. I've got this. Because if you come across like that, people will be like, oh, you're just dumb, man.
I think that comes from secondary school. Like, you see, in primary school, it was so easy. Miss, I need help. Miss, secondary school.
There's like 30 people.
Ooh, that as well. But if you're in a class and you're asking for help,
because you're seeing bare your bedrooms over there doing the thing and everything.
But you can ask your bedroom,
but I'm saying like asking the teacher more times. So if you just think about secondary school, how really, obviously you were naturally book smart anyway. But even if you didn't understand, really ask the teacher for help.
But I would ask you can ask your friend. I would ask my friend. I'm more likely to ask my friend.
Or the most you might get, you know them times when you're in the class, sometimes like everyone's been blasted, it's quiet. She might come round and when it's just you and her,
or like, see like in exams. Like I was in school doing exams and that. Brother, you might have a question there that you might not you can't like, you get. But you want to ask help, but you're looking at everyone else and they're doing their thing, they're smashing it out. So I think, I can't put my hand up because they're gonna cuss me.
Right, you asked the teacher bad questions.
You're very dumb, man.
You know what this
You can't read it.
This nigga can't read.
Bruv, no, I can't. Like some of them exam questions when you have words that corroborate, brother. I didn't know what that meant.
Corroborate the accuracy,
bruv. What?
It's peak. That's real facts. So a lot of people still go for that shit now because they don't want to seem as I'm bare dumb.
There's nothing wrong with asking questions, man. Ask questions, and furthermore, the only thing people can say is no.
That's it.
That is it. That, you know what, in your head you're always thinking, but if I ask, people always have these crazy imagination. Like me as well. Sometimes I would ask a question, I'm like, they're gonna think this and that, bro. The worst they can say is no. That 100%. Is it, fam.
It's like even with me, like with my job. Obviously, you man just see the easy part of my job.
What,
man, guys,
90% of it.
That's what I'm saying. But you man don't see the background work that I don't tell you man about. To get obviously the stuff I got to do like on the computers and all that stuff there, but. Trust me, when they're teaching you something you have never done before, and obviously before I had the job, when I'm looking at the people doing the job, I'm thinking that's light work.
Walking the park,
But when they're telling you stuff about this and that, and if there was an emergency, what to do, and
if you don't remember,
I'm trying to take this all in, bro. Because I remember I've got to take this all in for a test, for an exam. That if I flop, I don't get the job. Do you get it? So like when they're telling me this shit, and I'm like, but tell me again, because you see me, like I'm not a learner where you can't just read something to me and tell me, boom. I'm a very practical learner. Tell me to fix things, that I'll do it. But you're just reading something to me and throw me on the board, it's gonna go out one ear, out the other ear, and by 10 minutes later, do you get it? It's peak, fam. But I was asking questions, because I was like, listen, I'm not here to flop this shit. I don't give a fuck. But it is what it is, though, man.
Yeah, man. Don't be scared to write notes on your phone as well, man. Anyway. Literally, bruv, bruv, write them notes on your phone, write it on your paper, whatever. Just don't be scared, innit?
And another thing is, use your calendar, bro. See, calendar is so important. In the last year or so, I've just clocked the importance of a calendar. Obviously, work. You see, like work when you got meetings booked in. But now, like one of the girls that work under me, like she just I'll come in Monday morning, check calendar. She said to me, so first one is check calendar. Because I forget shit. I'm always like, I booked that before.
You had a big boss flex.
Yeah, one of the girls
that
was
I
know.
One of the girls that
I wanted to say something about for you.
Yeah. She's my...
That's a humble one still. It's a bit
one of the girls that was
Ken's been flexing recently, you know.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
She's like my right hand. She's like my right hand.
Oh, now she's your right hand, but she's
but she so I'm whatever.
But best time,
but she always says to me, just check your calendar, because I always forget. I'll say to people, Monday or Tuesday. But the thing is, now I'm like, the moment I say it, I put it in my calendar. So even if I forgot 10 minutes before it's meant to happen, bang, it pops up like me, and I'm like, oh shit, I got this in a minute. But just use it more. And then even like things like birthdays and everything, obviously my personal calendar, I've got it on there. Because I'll be honest, why, if we're being honest, why should you have to remember these things? If you can write it down and it's there, and it's going to tell you a day or two before that so-and-so's birthday, I shouldn't have to remember. Brother, I remember my birthday, it's That's enough. Everybody else, as long as it's in my phone, and I do it in enough time, you're good.
But I'm not gonna lie, like it's mad because, like you said, you shouldn't have to remember everything, and it's natural for you to forget things. But like, I've got some people around me that murder me for forgetting things, and I'm like, Bob, I'm fucking human, bro. Allow me, man. I got bare things on my mind.
There was no money there either, so what was I supposed to remember? Like, some people be telling me, they're like, oh, you're turned off, you're dopey. There's no peace in what you're saying. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna remember that. That's a waste of my memory.
I know what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think, because sometimes it can come across like you only care about stuff if it's going to make you... It's not necessarily like it's something that you're actually interested in. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be like a music forum that... So that's not going to make you money. But you're going... If it's like... You don't give a shit about football. The man said to you, oh, Dab's like, Arsenal's playing. Do you want to I don't give a shit about Arsenal. Leave me alone. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling me, Man will say, oh, how did you not watch Champions League final? You're thinking, I don't care about it. So,
some people at work be like, obviously, everyone has to have a team in it. Some of us Arsenal winners are like, oh yeah, Arsenal did this, and I'm like,
this guy,
I didn't even watch the match. I didn't even know they was playing, bro.
It's like, that's the thing with work, man. You're kind of forced into a box. They push you into one area, bro.
Be this guy.
Yeah, you have to be something.
But you have that's work though, innit? Like,
to fit in.
Because then you get the top guy, especially like, obviously I don't work in like that environment, but I know them environments. You have the arseholes, and then they'll go, oh, that new guy. Don't even like football.
He's a weirdo. He doesn't watch football.
And you see that could be the reason why sometimes you will struggle to get to the next level because you're not gelling with everyone because you don't watch football.
You just want to do work and go home, but they want you to be somebody. Now you got to go for drinks. Even
sometimes turn down drinks. That's peak, you know. You have to go to drinks.
They'll mark it down.
They'll remember. They'll be like, he doesn't come for the drinks. He's not good for the team. He's not good for what's it called? The office culture.
Straight.
What the fuck is the office culture?
He didn't work.
Come to work, bro.
Good thing they can't see your face though, because you would have fucked, bro. You would have been fucked.
My boss is a policeman on the weekends. Imagine that.
Is it?
You said,
huh?
You don't get paid for it.
Volunteers, man. Volunteers.
One of my neighbours does that still.
I was like, why? I was thinking, what are you doing that for, bro? Like, why the fuck?
When you go start a football team or something with kids, you can do something better.
I do something proper, like, you get me. But obviously, it's like, it's not my place. That's great. That's fantastic.
You got to just gas him into
really good, man. That sounds really good. You're really morally, you're such a good person.
No, I feel like them people just
bullshit.
It's like a power trip, man. That's what it is. If you're a manager of somewhere and then you want to be a police officer part time for free,
that's crazy.
You some power thing, man. You just like, oh holding power, like feeling.
That is a power thing, isn't it? Yeah,
that's not normal, bro.
That is a power thing.
That's not normal.
That's
oh yes, obviously. Quickly, a lot of people that know that are listening, that'll be listening to this, won't know that this will be our last, not podcast, but this will be our last podcast episode with GFM. You know, obviously, GFM are going on to do their thing, do bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's been a good relationship we've had with GFM for how long? It's been like a year, about a year and a half or something.
Nearly a year and a half. I think it's been a year and a half.
About a year and a half, yeah.
So it's been November, so it's going to be about a year and a half.
So obviously, a lot of people that are listening, this will be our last episode with GFM. So moving forward, you know, we're going to just relocate and still have our recordings on Wednesdays if we could possibly. Yeah. And there's due to be some changes with the pod and whatnot, and you know we're still going to be doing the podcast, but things are going to just move a bit differently now because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Thanks for rocking with us.
But obviously shout out GFM, you know.
Just give GFM
engineers been in.
Shout out the engineer Quabs, man.
No, because Quabs been there, bro. Because there's been times where like bare times we've come late.
Yeah, shout out Quabs.
Or there's times when something's happened and we're like, yo, Quabs, and I've sent a message. Quabs like, yeah, it's cool.
Shout out Quabs for putting up with us.
Don't worry, man. When we do the live show, who do you think is going to be controlling the buttons?
That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, so yeah, man. No, 100%. We're still working together. You know what I'm saying? But it's just going to be different to how it's going to be in it. But obviously, Kev, shout out the sponsors though.
Yeah, large up the sponsors. I'm going to do it the other way this time. Large up AG Naturals for your beard balm, your beard care, your hair care stuff. So it's not just for the man, it's for the ladies too. Right now, there's a competition going on. So look up AG_naturals. No, I lied. It's AG naturals _ look them up on Instagram and then enter that competition. I think you got to tag 2 people and then repost it and follow. Simple. For a chance to win. And then big up Beauty Hideout for your facial, your skincare needs. Get your tin glowing, shiny like the man names. We've got all the products there. Yeah, exfoliating, gloves, scrub, everything there. Simple.
Pulling up in LA as well. Yeah.
Man,
AG Naturals in LA. Yeah, come on, man. Beauty Hideout in LA as well.
Come on, because I want to do some content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm already. Come on.
Yeah, man. Talking about like hair and all of that, and bruv, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. One thing I actually hate, and I see it every single day, and it really, really pisses me off. Yeah, man, them that wear do-rag out, fam.
On the street.
Like, you don't like it?
I find it so annoying.
It's like girls wearing a bonnet.
What you doing, like?
Yeah, that bonneting thing is chill.
Like, it's meant to be for your house. Like, you wear it in your yard, like, you're chilling. Do you get it?
But that's like sliders now, though. Niggas be wearing sliders
I hate that as well, though.
Sorry, I'm wearing sliders right now.
No. But, like...
He hates you.
No, but even that, yeah, but you've come from your house...
In a car.
To the place. You're not walking on the road. I see people in Westfield in sliders. What the fuck you doing? And a do-rag.
Might as well your house car as well. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's like them girls that come out in pajamas.
That's crazy,
to the corner shop though, not to Stratford.
No, but you're nasty because you're only gonna go in and get him back in your same bed with the nasty clothes that's been outside. All the chemicals.
Disgusting, bro. Like do-rag, bro. The do-rag's meant to be for your house. I see men that wear do-rag. These times, you ain't got fucking trim, bro. You know what I'm saying? Normally do-rag's meant to be for like when you have a trim to get. Man, I've got a nappy head, but you're wearing a do-rag. What is the point?
It's true. Still, man, them stop the do-rag thing. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. But
who even started? I don't even know who even started it.
Probably some American.
I was gonna say that probably some American.
But but obviously, just buy silk pillows, man.
It's immature.
You ever need do-rag, just buy silk pillows because initially do-rag is for obviously when you're sleeping to not like because obviously our hair, if it's on cotton, it takes away the natural whatever minerals in our hair, and that's why we use silk. So obviously now I've got silk pillow shit. You man need to get silk pillow shit still, especially you got a beard.
Young
you get silk pillow shit. I'm just saying, no, it's not like Young Flex.
Your new name when you do your intro, it needs to be Young Flex.
I'm not flexing.
Humble Flex.
Yeah, Young Flex. Yeah.
K.Baz.
You see what I realised? You see what I've done so many, and I feel like you're very similar to me in this aspect. You not so much anymore, but you was before. But I feel like a lot of my life is like there's certain things I want that, but I can afford it, but now because having the money is more important than having that thing that you want. Yeah. Like you see something, and be like, I can get that, but that price, no, the money's more important. Having then I just as I've gotten a bit older. No, I said you used to be that, but you're not as much. I feel like you came out of it before we did.
Okay.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm at a point where as I've got older, I just thought the money always comes back. Yeah. Like it might take longer, but it always comes back. Mm-hmm. So as long as you're not your life savings or the savings that you've put on for something specific and you're spending it on stupid. If you've got money, bro, just enjoy it because, bro, like, you don't know. Like, you don't. Nobody knows, innit? Like, I'm just saying. So, just enjoy it. So that's why little shit like that, like I said, like, obviously, the silk pillow cases is different because obviously, Shorty's aging naturals. She's told me about what's going on there. Obviously, naturally got natural hair and that, so it's a bit different. But you, man, trust me, silk pillow sheets, especially got beard. Telling you,
see that what you're talking about, like spending the peas and that. It's long because obviously, like where we've been planning this holiday, and obviously I've had us. Obviously, we've kind of said, boom, we're gonna spend a certain amount of gold. So I've had that budget there. And then, you know, when like I'm just getting slapped with shit left, right, and centre, and I'm getting told, fuck, like send me a. And I'm like, bro, like, fam, this.
That's how it happens.
It's hitting me out nowhere, bro.
Yeah, it's like, don't do this now. You could have done this last year. Bro, even the timing of the booking, like, obviously, when I was booking a holiday, I didn't even clock, like, dates. Obviously, it was Shorty's birthday a couple of days ago. So, obviously, as it's getting, my birthday's done. This is what always happens. As soon as my birthday's done, bang, I've enjoyed it. The last day of my birthday, I'm planning that straight away. So, you can't, so once you've enjoyed it, you can't even think about reminisce on it because you got work to do. You got to go get planning. Bruv. So, obviously, I've done all this, and yesterday was.